Alright, so we got the box all finished. Make sure you double check all your screws and all that good stuff. Now we're going to go ahead and assemble the control rods and the pulleys. So these rods, they have little flecks of metal on them. You can kind of feel it. So we need to clean it. So just grab a little, it's probably really loud, sorry. So grab an electric drill and just kind of chuck it in there. So we're going to grab a couple paper towels and some good old WD-40, because you can't live life without WD-40. Get this away from all my wood. Alright, and we're going to just kind of clean this. Make sure it's got all good and clean. You don't want to feel anything on it. Alright, that feels much better. And you'll want to go ahead and do that with all the rest of them as well. Alright, we got those all finished. So now we're going to make some bearing sandwiches, as the magazine here calls. In case you guys are wondering, I'm following Make magazine with Adam Savage. It came in the mail the day I started the build, so how convenient actually. This isn't mine, by the way. I'm building this for somebody else, so you might be watching the YouTube videos to kind of monitor the progress. So that's kind of the whole purpose here. So anyway, we're going to grab one of our control rods and some of our bearings here. These are the 608 bearings and some bolts. So we're going to take one of the bolts, screw it on a little ways, like so. And then we're going to take a bearing, stick it on there. I should probably go down a little ways. Right about like so. And that might not be correct, so we'll figure it out. I've never built one of these, and I didn't practice beforehand, so unlike the case, I just made a whole new video when I messed that one up. So anyway, there's part of the bearing sandwich. We're going to take another one of these. We're going to screw this one down several inches, way out of the way. Like so. And then we're going to make another bearing sandwich. Just about like so. Alright, so So we have a bearing sandwich on both ends. Like I said, I'm not quite sure how low those need to go just yet. We have 2 bearing sandwiches on each end and a bolt there in the middle. So we'll go all Speedy Gonzales and we'll do several more. So let's go for it. Alright, I've had some little issues. I guess one of the things they don't tell you is that when you do your control rods here, make sure before we mount them, make sure all your bearings and all your bolts and everything are the same height. Probably a little more than for aesthetic reasons. You'll need these all mounted up later. It doesn't say to tighten both ends, but I didn't read it anywhere else in the book to do it, or in the magazine. So I went ahead and found out the right position, found a good position for my deals here. It took me a little bit. I had a video on showing you how to get these through. You just have to cram them through here a little bit, like so. Mine was a little bit tight, but like I said, I messed up, so I had to take it all apart and position all these equally. So before you go any further, definitely make sure they're even. So anyway, kind of push that through there like so, and you're going to line these up in the hole just like so. And once you've lined it up just right and done your little efforts, it'll fit through just like so. This top bearing needs to be flush with the top of the box, and it says double, triple, quadruple check to make sure they're all pretty even. I stood all the deals up here and looked at them and tried to verify that they were even all on the same thread. Of course, it would help if the bars were like the same length. But anyway, so we're going to do the rest of these real quick. Alright, got all those in. And now we're going to take these mounting brackets and put these on as well. Kind of make sure your grain all goes the same way. And we're just going to do these really carefully because we need to make sure when these spin there's no friction whatsoever between the bracket and the bolt there. So go ahead and put all these in, and then once you're sure there's no friction, go ahead and put the bolts on as well. Alright, so we've got all those in. They should move freely. No friction. This bearing doesn't feel very good actually on mine. So make sure they move freely. They should all move real nice. I said this one feels tight right there, and then you get it right. Yeah, I need to replace that bearing. So make sure yours move real nice. I'm sure this is just a skateboard bearing. I can probably pick up at any skateboard shop. So make sure they move all nice, and yeah, mine's a little tight compared to all these. They move all nice, no friction. So yeah, so I'll grab me a new bearing and I'll replace that, and next up we'll do the power supply and the motors and pulleys, I guess. So alright.